Alright everybody, we just picked up something very unexpected, but I think you guys are gonna like it. What's going on, guys? I'm here at the house. Y'all saw me pick this up. I had to have it. It's pretty sweet. So if you guys don't know what this is, it's just a collectible can to WD-40. But they partnered with King of the Hill. If you guys have ever seen the clip from King of the Hill, it's pretty popular. I'll pop it up. But yeah, I saw this and I knew I had to get it, so hopped to Home Depot real quick on a little side mission. Got the can of WD-40. I actually got this like a month ago, and obviously this is the first video I've posted since then. So yeah, here we are. But it's a pretty sweet can. And am I really proud of this purchase? Not really, but it makes me feel better that it didn't cost anything more than a regular can of WD-40. It was like 15 cents more, I think, or something. So yeah, that was my little side quest for the video. Anyways, back to your paid programming. This is gonna look sick. Oh my god. Okay. Alright, 3, 2, 1. What's going on, everybody? Welcome back to the channel. What's going on, everybody? Welcome back to the channel. Lincoln here with LWP Country. We are back with another video. It's a long form one today. I know I haven't done one in a very long time. I do apologize. Been very busy. It's 4-H season, show season, everything season. So it's been pretty difficult, but I've been trying to put out more shorts, some more short content. So make sure to check that stuff out. But I am gonna try to do 2 or 3 long form videos pretty close together, but then with actual fair coming up for my county fair and then state fair, and having welding projects and woodworking stuff, probably going to be another long break, so I do apologize. But yeah, so we obviously have something big going on. You guys saw it in the intro, you saw it on the thumbnail, saw it in the title. I got a quad. It needs a lot of work. It's in rough shape, but it's a quad and it's a real one. It's a 1985 Yamaha Warrior 350. So it's got the 350cc motor in it. It has a 6-speed manual transmission with reverse. And like I said, it doesn't run. It needs some work. None of these plastics and stuff are bolted down. We don't even have any of the bolts for it. So yeah, it is definitely going to be a chore. The guy that I got it from said he had it running, but it would stop running, and he said it stopped getting spark. He thinks it's something to do with the rectifier or the harness, something like that, something electrical, which I suck at, so my dad's going to be helping me out a lot on this one. Right now, this video, we're actually not going to be doing much to it. We're not going to be doing any mechanical work. I'm just going to be catching you guys up on a lot of the stuff that's been happening. I also do not have a tripod right now, or a stick. I'm literally just using my arm. I'm actually getting pretty tired. So yeah, I do apologize for the video quality. It's not the greatest. But anyways, let's get into just talking about the stuff that we're going to talk about today. So starting out, I spent all of yesterday cleaning off my workbench and my toolbox. My workbench over there, my toolbox back here. And I cleaned this whole area out and moved some stuff around so that I could fit the quad in. And I actually didn't account for how long the quad was and that it wouldn't fit. So it's very snug in here, as you guys can see, obviously. So right now, I think I'm actually going to go ahead and try to move it so it's a little bit more free to get it kind of more sideways. I think it'll work. So yeah, let's get to it. So as you guys can see, I moved the mini bike over here, along with my welding box, shop stool, and then my mom's bicycle and my go-kart are moved all the way over. And I was thinking it was gonna fit right here, but obviously way too big. So let's go ahead and see if we can move it around a little bit. All right, we're over here, see if we can get this thing moved. All right guys, what's up? We're here. Basically, I'm just gonna grab hold of the handle back here and try to see if I can turn it a little bit just to make it fit a little bit better. I do apologize for the camera angle. Like I said, I don't have a tripod, so you're actually sitting on the tractor tire right now. This probably isn't gonna work too well. This thing's also like 400 pounds, so. Ooh. You guys all right? Thought I lost you. All right, I'm gonna put you back up here. If you fall again, I'll put you somewhere else. But I'm almost done. I think it's pretty dang close to where I want it to be. All right, let me just adjust the front. I think we're solid. Perfect. Let's get these plastics off. All right, so I want to go ahead and dive into taking these plastics off. This one already kind of took itself off. But can we go ahead and acknowledge how clean my toolbox is and how organized? All right, here we are. So up top, I got all of my cans of stuff and then my 2 drills. My charger is over on my bench because I don't have electricity right here, obviously. So these are the cans I use the most. We got ether, WD-40, and then my 2 Zeps. My drills, my shop towels, and in the back, we got like battery cleaner, brake fluid, or brake cleaner, small can of WD-40. Up top, I got my lights. This isn't all of my lights. Right now, I've actually got my pocket light right now. This is actually the best flashlight I've ever owned. It's tiny. I got it at Menards for $3, and it's a Bobcat. But it is really bright, actually. The camera isn't picking it up too well, but it's got the 2 settings right there, and then it's got this side light. So yeah, it's pretty sweet. So yeah, that's the top drawer. This drawer is a mess, but it's just all of my tiny items. So toothbrushes, some loose screwdrivers, crescent wrenches, pliers, pencils, stuff like that. And then next up we got my hammers. This one actually broke, which sucks. Saw, sander, my bits, my wood carving tools, and a bunch of sandpaper that I got. My antique tools, I got my 12 drills and this stuff that I got at an auction. I got some socket rails back here, my funnel, my knife sharpener. Next up is my wrench drawer. Got metric, standard, and then some oil filter wrenches, and then some random wrenches. Next up, we have my socket drawer, which I have an ungodly amount of sockets. There's 2 sets in here, 2 sets in here. There's 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7 sets right there. A set in here and a set in here. And then I got all of these socket drivers, ratchets, all that good stuff. And then my parts drawer down here, full of a bunch of go-kart parts and then some extra stuff. A license plate cover off my mom's car. Yeah, a bunch of random stuff, a miter box. So yeah, I'm pretty proud of this. I think it's pretty sweet. Anyways, let's get back into taking these plastics off. All right, so we'll start with the front. This just has the ignition in it. That off. Next, we'll take these front plastics off. These ones already kind of jumped off. And most of the plastics are actually in really good shape, except for the back ones. They are, they got a crack. You can see right there. We'll get back here and get the seat. It kind of clips out of here, like so. I actually have no idea, honestly. How does it clip off? I got the seat off. I figured out it was a clip. I knew it was a clip, but I didn't think it was attached to this at all. So get the seat off, put it over there, get these back plastics off. This is where it's cracked, as you can obviously see. And then we'll get the fuel tank off, which, by the way, was great because it came with like a gallon of gas in it, which is awesome because it's about $3 right there. So even if this whole thing doesn't work out, got some gas. Throw the plastics off, and I got them all moved around. I got plastics there, seat off, and then gas tank and front plastic over there. So now we're bare bones. Let's check it out. So here it is, bare bones. I also have a bunch of parts for it in the airbox sitting out in the truck still. So I'm gonna go grab those, we'll bring those in, and then we'll kind of do a rundown on this, and then we'll jump into some more of the stuff we got for this video. Just got back with the airbox full of parts. Let's check them out. Here's the box. I've got a battery with it that he said it works, but not super well, and it's pretty old. So I think we're gonna have to buy a new battery. This is all stuff that he's replaced. This is the pull start that I need to put back on. But he did say the electric start works because he's had it running. But then these are all just original parts that he's replaced, and then obviously the airbox. So I'll put all this stuff back in here, but it's good to have, especially this nice pull start in case your electric start fails. And then we got the fuel tank, the front obviously with the key, and then this. So like I said, this is a 6-speed manual with reverse. So obviously shifter right here. It's your starter, so obviously you'll turn your key and then put this in the on position, and then it'll fire up. Kill it, obviously. It's supposed to have headlights, it doesn't, so I'll have to get some of those. But he's replaced the clutch and the brake handle, the throttle handle, all this stuff. He's replaced the carb. Obviously you can tell some of the wires are brand new and some of them are old. You can tell what he's replaced. But obviously he didn't really need it, and so here we are. That something in that airbox was covered in oil. So yeah, this is the quad. I'm very excited for this because obviously I've never had an actual, I would say American quad, but it's still not, it's Japanese. But I've never had not like a Chinese kids toy, basically, like the go-kart, which is awesome. It rips, it's super fun, but it's amazing to have one of these full-size, legit things that you could take on a trail and rip. It's got these nice gold rims that I love from the 80s Yamahas and Hondas and stuff, but I think someone tried to change tires with a screwdriver and bent the crap out of them. So we might eventually have to replace rims too. And it has 2 different back tires. This one looks like it's low. Actually, not really. But the rest of them seem to hold air so far. So yeah, I mean, it seems pretty solid. So yeah, that is the new project. I'm very excited for it. It's probably going to take a bit to actually start working on it, just because you got 4th of July coming up, fair coming up, 4-H, FFA, all that stuff. So yeah, but this is a new project. I'm so excited to have it. I've been wanting something like this for a long time, specifically a quad. And it's technically a sports quad. I'm thinking of building and welding some racks for the front. After we get it all running, then I'll start working on cosmetic stuff. But it'd be nice to have a little toolbox up front, have a rack on the back, maybe weld a hitch on it so I can haul a small trailer. I got a lot of big plans for it. I'm super excited to have it. But anyways, I want to go ahead and get into the second part of this video, which does unfortunately involve me going out in our 1,000-degree weather, which we've been having lately. I think all over the United States, but I don't know for sure. We're Midwest, we're here in Ohio, and we've been having it. So I don't know. Comment down below if you guys have been getting burned alive with the heat. But anyways, I'm going to go out here and just do some updates and talk about some stuff we got going on in the homestead. That's going to be it for today's video, but I got to do a good video coming up next week, so stay tuned for that. Anyways, let's get out to it. Oh, it's like a wall of heat. So for starters, we're going to be talking about, oh my gosh, it's so hot. For starters, we're going to be talking about gardens, and we have done something pretty big, something pretty major here. We've built ourselves a new huge garden, and it looks awesome. So let's check it out. All right, here it is. So we got these columns out of someone's burn pile, actually. We fixed them up, painted it up. We drove posts into the ground, drilled these out, and fit them around the posts. We got some 2x4s up top, and then we have this fence to keep deer and rabbits out. Rabbits are our biggest issue. And then we've had this because we had tomatoes back here last year, but we'd like to alternate. So right now we got corn and squash and everything like that, but we have this built out of 2 cattle panels for that. And then we have these tiles run all the way along the side to keep super small animals out, and then the wire run all the way around. And then over here we have some nice lights, and then there's lights on top of all of the columns, so it lights up nice at night. Got a gate right here. And so far all we have is the existing garden that we've had for quite a few years, but the plan is to put some planters right here, some raised beds over there, and have a really nice little walk-into garden. But anyways, let's go ahead and check out the other gardens, and we'll check out the one that's specifically mine. We all kind of, I help out with most of them, but let's go check out the one that's specifically mine. Well, here's the rabbits. Let's see, is Elsa out? I know, it's hot. Hi, Elsa. Are you just sitting right inside? You're not using your ice pack? Oh, hi. You didn't have to get up for me. I appreciate it, though. You gonna come out? Say hi? What's going on, Elsa? How are you doing? I know, your bowl's empty, and you're fat, you just want food. I know, dinner time's in like a half hour. We gotta wait. Don't chew on the ice pack. Alright. Well, I guess Anna's not gonna come out. Anna's her sister. Oh, there she is. Oh, she stuck her head out for a little bit. Let's go ahead and say hi to Polly. Polly, are you out? Oh, you're under your house. Just chilling in the shade. What's up, Polly? How you doing? You still got plenty of food. You didn't even eat your lunch. Yeah. You look so pretty in the sun. Yeah. I need to weed eat in between your guys' cages. And then there's Hank. Hank's laid out. He knows how to chill. My guy knows how to chill. I know, you guys are dying out here. It's hot. We've been taking him in, letting him have some AC every now and then. You stink, Hank. It's just your cage, too. Alright, we're gonna go check on your buddy Haggard over here and then get back to the video. Haggard's got the best setup here. He's the chillest in the house. You knocked over your food bowl. You're a hateful little fella. You're a hateful little fella. Get off the rumble strip, dude. The people that drive by our house are crazy. Alright, stop trying to escape. Alright, bud. Anyways, get back to your programming. So here's my dad's garden. So far, not a whole lot planted here. This is mostly volunteers. He's got these marigolds. These are all volunteers. We've been pulling them like weeds. Got some corn up front, some volunteer tomatoes. He's got his crazy onions out here that have also been kind of getting overturned by marigolds. Got some tomatoes growing up the arch that we made out of another cattle panel. This is our biggest improvement this year. And some chicken wire to keep out rabbits and stuff. And then over here's my garden. It's very grown up with weeds. I'm gonna weed it later tonight after it starts getting a little cooler. Got my cabbage, my peppers, cilantro, cucumbers, tomatoes, and then, shoot, what's the word? Basil. That's the word. All right, I had to read the tag. So these two are just big boy, but then this one is an Independence Day. It's not doing super great. And then this one is a pear tomato, which I've never had before. I'm super excited that it's also doing super good. So yeah, I'm super excited about that. Very exciting stuff. So I'm interested to try them. They basically are just like the size of cherry tomatoes, but they, I guess, look like pears and they're the color pears. I'm assuming they just taste like normal tomatoes though. I need to sucker all these too. They've all got some suckers growing in, which are good. And then these two I'm actually using for the grow the biggest cabbage ball for a fair. It's a contest this year. Nothing new on the truck. I don't think nothing new on the truck since the last time. It's kind of been at a standstill since I've had so much going on. Oh, that door is getting tight. Need to lube it up again. So yeah, nothing new in here. Oh, that's something new. I got some air horns. One's electric. The dual one is, or no. Yeah, the double is air horns. The other one's electric. I think I'm gonna use the double ones because there's already the holes and there was supposed to be one on here, but there wasn't one when I got it. So I got those to add on to it, even if they don't work, to at least fill the hole up there. So yeah, nothing much new on the truck. So yeah, that's pretty much gonna be it for today's video. Thank you guys so much for watching. Alright, so that's gonna be it for today's video. Thank you guys so much for watching. Make sure to like and subscribe. Comment down below some stuff you think I should do to the truck, some stuff you think I should try next year in my garden, and some ideas for things to check out and try to work on the four-wheeler. And let me know some ideas of what I should do with it after I get it running and some cosmetic stuff. But anyways, stay tuned for the next video. Have a happy 4th of July, because the next video is going to come out after that. So make sure to have a good weekend. Thank you guys so much for watching. Like and subscribe. I'm out.